Yo, YouTube, what's going on? I am Token, back with another video. Today, we're going to be doing a reaction video before I hit the road tomorrow. I'm waking up hella early, so I'm dangerously hurting myself. It is currently 9 p.m. at night. Plus, then I got to edit all of this crap, upload it. If you guys enjoyed this video, yo, by the way, thank you guys for that last video, bro. I really appreciate y'all support, the ones that actually showed up. I didn't really send out to anybody, so, yo, if you guys want more videos like this, hit that bell, and yo, let's see what T-Dawg got to say.
Nobody is playing this game. It is, I don't know if it's
I'm playing it. I'm having a great time, and it's like the game isn't even bad, bro. Actually, like the gunplay is like really good, and the streaks are 50-50, bro. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know why don't do this, but they need to add like a lightning strike kill streak. I think that would be fire. They don't have that. They haven't had that in the course. I'm just gonna stop talking. Another thing, look, you wonder why people don't care about Call of Duty anymore? It's quite literally, bro, it's the same thing over and over again. Past 5 years have been the same thing over and over again. From MW19 to now, what have we done over and over again that people care about? They care about Warzone, right? People buy a $70 game, they play multiplayer, but they wait for Warzone to come out, so they play multiplayer, grind multiplayer for camos and rank up the weapons and stuff, and to try to figure out what the meta is, and then they hop into Warzone, and then they play Warzone for the rest of the year. Cycle continues each season, yada yada yada. That has been the same cycle over and over again, and Activision has been milking bundles, weapon bundles, people that want to get the DLC weapons early so they don't have to like grind to unlock it through the battle pass. They've sell Black Cell, which I don't know what benefits you get from Black Cell. You just get skins that are the exact same. They're all the same, by the way, like they're gold and black. And then what else? You prestige, and that's it. And it's been an ongoing, continuous cycle. Now Black Ops 7, I like the fact that the matchmaking has been lowered. A lot of people said that they rug pulled the matchmaking, and it did kind of feel that way for a little bit. I've just noticed that I'm just playing good players. I'm playing better players than me, and that the more that I played, the better I got. That's usually how it used to be back in the day, and it feels like that today. Like, I don't have an issue with it. There'll be some times where I just get exhausted and I just need to get off the game, and that's okay. But the fact that I had a good experience from that night makes me want to come back and play the game again. I don't feel like I'm being experimented on. I don't feel like I'm in a algorithm system. I feel like I'm playing Call of Duty like it's always been. And most importantly, the weapon balancing is really good this year. I don't care what anyone else says. The fact that I can use more than one gun and not have to use the same rank play weapon in multiplayer over and over again, like in Black Ops 6 with the Jackal and the aims, it's just a really good feeling to have.
Nobody's playing this game. I also mean that nobody is watching this game. You know, I may be the COD fanboy, the COD shill here.
Well, everyone's playing Arc Raiders. I don't know why you're not playing Arc Raiders.
Was going to learn from their mistakes with BO6, because we know that was a terrible call. It seems like everybody is playing Arc Raiders. It doesn't matter who it could be a streamer, it could be your 9-to-5 dad, it could be the athletes, and it really reminds me of, you know, the last couple eras of gaming where Fortnite was like that. You had Drake on and Juju and Ninja, and then Warzone had a similar situation. And we were in this little lull area where nobody was really enjoying anything crazy. Like, everybody was in their little bubbles. And now Arc Raiders seems to be that game that everybody's playing.
Arc Raiders don't get me wrong, it's an extraction shooter. Like, okay, don't get me wrong, Arc Raiders is an extraction shooter. Our extraction shooters today are blowing up. They're becoming a more popular scene. And what's so good about Arc Raiders is that they finally, like, they hit the market, you know? They made a game that is casually fun, but also extremely high risk, high reward scenario. And it doesn't feel like a battle royale. It feels like an open world where anything can happen. The proc chat is good, which I don't understand why Battlefield doesn't have proc chat. That literally would have saved the game, no joke. That would have had so much content. But another reason why I think Arc Raiders is extremely popular is because it feels like a finished product overall. It doesn't feel like it's been rushed or AI generated or anything like that. Call of Duty, on the other hand, is always rushed. They have a deadline that they have to hit before the game releases, or else, you know, they're cooked. Arc Raiders feels finished. It feels like a game you would get back in like 2010, 2000, like when those games had passion and all that other stuff. Like,
and that is awesome. I think that's great for them. I don't really enjoy that game. I mean, it's okay, it's fine. It's an extraction shooter. Extraction shooters are not really my thing. I think
they're not my thing either.
And listen, that might get me, some of these opinions on this video today might get me absolutely roasted, but I'm okay with that. It's just not for me. And
it's understandable.
So seeing Arc Raiders thrive is great. I'm okay with that, because what I think it's going to do is actually require these developers to try more.
Here's the thing, they're not going to try. Microsoft is literally forcing them to use Copilot to create everything in the game. They are forcing them to use AI, limit labor and overtime, and fire developers, great developers. So as soon as Microsoft bought Activision out, it quite literally ended the amount of freedom in thinking that the franchise of Call of Duty could have. I don't think Call of Duty can branch out anymore or do anything creative. They're just going to keep pushing out modern day like shooters, and all they're going to do is put a whole bunch of like slop, AI generated slop, AI slop, all that other stuff. They're just going to put basic weapons in there, M4, A1, all this other stuff, make it look modern military simulator, yada yada yada, which no one's gonna like. I'm telling you right now. And then they're gonna put the skins in there that are AI generated and all this other stuff. I'm telling you, it's just gonna happen, bro.
I'm not saying that they're kind of phoning it in, but I do feel like there's some sort of disconnect that is happening with studios or developers and with players.
No, it's not.
And the reason that I'm saying that is actually because of a tweet that I saw today, just a couple minutes ago. This is what prompted this video. It's rumored that Black Ops 7 is going to be receiving a couple maps from Black Ops 6.
Oh, what the heck? I didn't see this. Rumored to receive Stakeout, Babylon, and Skyline. Okay, we might be cooked.
One of those maps, if you don't follow me on social media, I said if Call of Duty brings back Stakeout, I will uninstall Black Ops 7. And I meant that with every word of my being. Now, somebody has already commented on my tweet, oh, you would uninstall a game for a map because they throw one map in? Yes, I would. And the rumor that we're getting from a really well-known leaker is that Stakeout is coming back to Black Ops 7. And to me, I don't understand it. Do these people not understand that that is slowly ruining their game? It is making the game completely brain rot. And Black Ops 6 already got that reputation for being a brain rot COD. And those who have played Black Ops 7 know that it actually is a decent game. Like, okay, so let me reframe this for everybody. Black Ops 7 is not the worst game we've ever had. It's got decent maps, it's got decent guns. So far, they've given a bunch of content. So far, we haven't had any crazy collabs. There is Fallout, but to be honest with you, that's not that bad from what we've been getting.
Then you need to reframe your words, and it's not the worst multiplayer experience we've ever had. It's definitely like a top 10 multiplayer experience. But as the game as a whole, I mean, you gotta realize zombies isn't what it was. The campaign is AI generated.
So they're like, okay, they're learning. And then we see this. And then I see Stakeout coming back. And to me, I think this is going to lean towards kind of maybe what happened with BO6 again. I think that they're seeing such a low player base.
They're looking for retention, bro. They're struggling with retention, and so they're gonna bring these smaller maps back because people aren't staying on the game long enough to grind the game. So they're going to bring these maps, these brain rot maps, so people can grind their camos for multiplayer. Personally, if I see Skyline, if I see Babylon, if I see Stakeout, I'm backing out immediately. And if I get it back to back, I'm not playing the game. I'm not playing pubs. I've had a great time on pubs so far. If I ever get those maps, I played them all over BO6. I refuse to play them in a new game, a new experience.
Based on BO7, that they are gonna just start to bring back all these little things, like the camo grinders, like Stakeout. So let's bring that back. And let's go bring in more collabs because we got to make a bunch of money because people aren't buying the game like they used to. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is the least sold Call of Duty of all time, under Vanguard. And to me, that's just insane. And to go alongside that, while I'm saying this, you know, me kind of saying I feel like the developers or Activision, I feel like it's just a little bit out of touch with this bringing that map back. In general, I've been playing this game the last 2 months, and I just feel like after 2 months, I just don't enjoy the movement. I think the movement is something that is
he's an old head, bro. Okay, my bad. The YN is coming at it. Look, I get it. You've been playing since, you know, Modern Warfare 2 through, you know, Ghost and, you know, all that other stuff. You like the old head movement, but like, bro, I play Black Ops 2. I love Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is fire. I love Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is fire. Advanced Warfare. Oh, we need an Advanced Warfare 2. But Ghost, Modern Warfare 2019, Modern Warfare 2. These 3 games play like absolute trash. People want to talk about they have some great S&D moments and all this other stuff. Modern Warfare 2 probably one of the worst S&D games I've ever played in my life, just because of how many people sound hoard and use sound EQ that year. That was insane. Then you have Ghost. Those maps had way too many places to hide. It was pussy. The only good thing about Ghost was the perk system. That was it. And then you have MW19. This game, you died in milliseconds. No red dots on minimap. Dead silence wasn't a perk. You're gonna keep hearing the same thing over and over again for you glazers out there. That personally, that just wasn't a good game at all. A good S&D game, me personally anyway, Black Ops 1.
Making people not even think about this game. Now, obviously, it's the back-to-back Black Ops. Like,
dude, I'm telling you, bro, what movement? Nobody was talking crazy back in Black Ops 6 about the movement. Everybody left Black Ops 6 because there was no content in the game and Warzone was trash. Back to back. The only reason these people, I'm telling you, bro, these people aren't real COD fans. They aren't real COD fans. They only come back for Warzone, which me personally isn't even COD. It's just a glorified team deathmatch, bro. Resurgence anyway. It's a glorified team deathmatch. Oh, I want to get back in the game? I'll buy you back. Like, bro.
But I think watching this game, and the reason I say this is, I just played in a tournament. I played in 2 tournaments recently, these $10,000 tournaments. And I'm not saying that the flex, it's a creator thing. It's fun. I love it. Shout out Hitch. And when I got done these tournaments, my brain hurt. My fingers hurt. I didn't want to get back on this game. It was so sweaty and so cracked.
You're playing against pros. What are you talking about? You didn't have to play. Yo, let me take your spot. I would love to play against Octane.
It really is only cracked, super duper hardcore Call of Duty fans on this game. And even when I go play a free-for-all or TDM, it's just so sweaty. And I think there's 2 things. People are going to say that it's a rug pull with the matchmaking.
It's not, bro. You're just, it might just be like, I don't want to say it. I don't want to be rude. My bad. I don't want to be rude.
I think it's because there's not casual players playing. Casuals are playing Arc Raiders or Battlefield. They're not playing a sweaty movement-based Call of Duty. And so you're just going to continue to see that. You're going to see the game get sweatier and sweatier because I don't think they have content that is going to bring people back to this game. I don't think we're going to be seeing a Modern Warfare 3 situation where people go, oh, you know, I didn't really want that game in the beginning because I thought it was a DLC, but actually now that I see it in March, it looks like a decent game. I might try it out. And the reputation of MW3 is it actually turned out to be a decent Call of Duty. This one, I feel like they're going to change and turn it into a brain rot game. Super cracked, super fast movement. You got stakeout returning. And I just think that that's the wrong move. I actually said this during a live stream the other day. I think if they were to do some sort of playlist, if you know your Call of Duty history, Advanced Warfare actually had a playlist called, I guess No EXO. It wasn't called that. It was a classic playlist, I think is what it was called. And this was a playlist back in the day with no exosuits. Because as you know, Jetpack Call of Duty and AW was cracked. Like, you go back and play it, it's cracked.
I think that's why I love the game so much.
Boosting left and right and up and down. And so the classic playlist was made so people could play the game without jetpacks. Now, the problem is it didn't really do well because the game's levels and design was based around jetpacks. Like, you can't play solar in AW.
Okay, what do you think BO7 is?
Half the spots that you're supposed to get to. But here's the thing. With BO7, I do feel like there's a world where they could have some sort of classic playlist. And I'm thinking no sliding and possibly some sort of cooldown on maybe it's just omni movement, maybe it's only dolphin diving, and I think that would be a better thing just to see how it played. And I know there's a few maps where they have like wall.
This guy's begging for MW2 movement or some form of it. You gotta be rage baiting me, right, bro? This is what people were begging for back in MW2, and they gave it to them, and it was terrible. Movement wise, forget about perk system and TTK. Like, people were begging for slide canceling back. Like, bro, this is insane what I'm hearing, bro. Like, hello?
Oh, that's what it was. And no wall bouncing. No wall bouncing, and no sliding all over.
Bro, okay. Is this or is this not Warzone? Right now, there's no wall bouncing in Warzone. The movement feels just like Black Ops 6. It's a slower version of Black Ops 6, and I don't really have a third reason. But bro, quite literally, bro, like, dude, everyone on Twitter was complaining about Warzone. Everyone on Twitter was complaining about Warzone, and maybe that's more of the sweatier base of people. But even like casual players that I've met complained about it. They would just say like Warzone's just trash. Like, why is there no wall bouncing? Like, I want to see wall bouncing. I want to see grapple hooks. Like, bro.
And the reason I say that is there was actually a spot on Raid that they nerfed where you can't wall bounce off the middle section in a recent update. So it's like, you know, it's an easy thing to turn off wall bouncing. They could probably hit a button and get rid of it. It's like, so you can.
I doubt it. They built it into the system.
Actually play with no cracked movement and no wall bouncing.
They're probably gonna play terrible.
I think it would be it would actually be a really fun Call of Duty. And let's be real,
it's gonna play like MW2. I'm not joking. It's gonna play like MW2, bro. The MW2 mantling is in Black Ops 7. If you do not run dexterity, I guarantee you, bro, you're gonna be climbing like MW2. Don't even get me started, bro. But that, oh man.
The playlist could just have BO2 maps. We have Standoff, we have Raid, we have Meltdown, we have Nuketown. Like, there's plenty of maps, and some of the maps, the actual BO7 maps, like Scar, doesn't even need, there's no wall bouncing even needed. So, like, this playlist could have all
there is
the maps that weren't involved with the wall bouncing and all that crap. You know what I mean? So, I think it's something that they should consider, because I think this movement is not working. It's just there's a disconnect. The movement is not working. You're bringing back these old brain rot maps. You're bringing collabs in, and I know that's kind of the way modern gaming is now, but that's got to go. So that's my suggestion for BO7, because I don't think anybody's going to play this game. I think it's going to keep dwindling no matter what, no matter if it's a season update or a reloaded update. It's just going to keep losing players to Arc Raiders and maybe Battlefield.
Oh my god. Look, oh man, I'm going to start standing up for this one. I'm kind of getting rage baited by this. Like, I'm not even joking. Look, because bottom line, right? You can ask for all of this, but at the end of the day, someone is going to lose. You're going to lose one player base over the other, bro. Like, my thing is right now is, quite frankly, it's the end of Call of Duty. I don't know how else to say this. You got Modern Warfare 4 coming out next year, right? Made by the same people that made Modern Warfare 2, Infinity Ward, that also have the biggest egos in all of gaming history, right? You also have GTA coming out. You have GTA coming out next year. And then you have Arc Raiders that's continuing to keep their player base. What do you think they're going to do in their year 2 cycle? So, bottom of the line is, what Call of Duty needs to do is take a 4-year gap, bro. I'm not even joking. Hear me out. Do not make a Call of Duty game for the next 4 years. Get all your developers around, okay? Each studio, you're going to split the studios. Each studio is going to make their own Call of Duty game, that a new franchise game, hear me out, a new franchise game that's not Black Ops or Modern Warfare. They are going to have story writers there that can write the story that makes sense, No Call of Duty Ghosts, no AW Bull campaigns, none of that. No Black Ops 7 campaigns, no AI. And in that 4-year time frame, you're just gonna remaster Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 for next year. Throw Black Ops 3 in there. I don't know. Modern Warfare 3, and then when 4 years are up, bam, post the first game out, bam, post the second game out, bam. Make them feel like they're finished products, and then do the same thing again for another 4 years. Bring out 4 more remasters, even if they're trash. But like, the fact that I'm hearing about all this movement crap, like the movement isn't going to do. I'm like, no joke. If a game is surviving simply off of movement, it shouldn't be defined as a good game. It should have great gunplay, great maps, great game mode, stuff that I can come back to and grind for, different weekly experiences. Make Call of Duty a great live service again. They've done it before. They just need to do it again. The problem is, they're lazy. Microsoft wants to make everything cheap. You're not going to make anything. You're not going to make any money if everything is so cheap. You keep firing good developers. They're just going to go to Fortnite and make a better game than you. Now that I'm done with my rant,
they're just going to go somewhere else or play single player games. People don't want to do the cracked movement. So that would be my suggestion to Call of Duty. Bring a classic playlist to this game very soon, or everybody's going to uninstall this game. And so next up is what I see the future being.
You know the worst part about this? I'm sorry, I'm going to say one more thing. Is that I am a comp player, right? I've played in challengers, I'm playing in the CCL, college COD. I play in local tournaments around my area, right? Everything that I say, obviously, I want it to benefit the competitive community. I want the competitive community to stay out here longer. The one community that will never leave a franchise is the competitive community. Unless the cheaters are absolutely broken and insane in the game, they will never leave. They're the most dedicated community in any game, and that's factual. Everything that I'm saying right now, people are going to just be like, oh, because you're a sweat, you're a competitive player. Call of Duty's a casual game. Dude, I want to Call of Duty to be a casual experience, but also a competitive experience. And it is possible, very possible. There's a game like that right now that is doing that right now. Shout out the finals. And what? We can't have both ways? Like, come on, man.
There's a quick thing that apparently Xbox has some sort of showcase coming up 25 years, and there's something green related. I'm going to talk about this for like 3 seconds. I would love to see this be MW3. The old school MW3 either coming to Game Pass or a remaster or some sort of that. Because again, I think Call of Duty needs some sort of mid-year spark here. I don't think BO7 is going to be able to do it. I think some sort of remaster. There's an MW3 remaster and there's an MW2 remaster sitting on a shelf somewhere. Put it out by March. I'm telling you, people would play it, and it's a Modern Warfare game. It would then get people hyped.
I guarantee you it's the campaign. It's the campaign, it's not multiplayer. But one more thing, everything you're saying right now, you're only saying it because your content is not doing well. Bro, I'm telling you right now, just go play a different game. Go play Arc Raiders, bro. Even if you don't like it, get your views up, make some money, and then when Call of Duty is finally getting their crap together, then you come back.
For MW4, it would bring back good memories.
Dude, no. I'm telling you right now, Infinity Ward, y'all are going to kill this franchise. Forget what Treyarch did. Y'all are going to kill this franchise.
It's a simple solution here. And so I'm hoping that's MW3 remastered or MW3 on Game Pass. I'm not thinking it is, but as a COD fan, I can hope, you know, you never know. So let's talk about MW4 real quick. And obviously we know little things. MW2 was obviously not the greatest COD. The last one Infinity Ward did. But
I really wish they stopped doing operator skins.
They were close. I've said it multiple times while we've been live. MW2 was close, but they missed a few things. No red dots on the minimap. Dead silence needs to be a perk. The muzzle flash on the gun so you can actually see.
That's what it was. That's my third finger.
Tactical sprint and no slow animations like the dive is super slow and the drop shotting is very slow.
Allow me to reload cancel. Please. Bro, I'm not even joking. If I could reload cancel, I wouldn't have complained as much in MW2.
If you played original Call of Duty, OG COD, it is nothing like OG COD. The only thing that it's similar in OG COD is probably the pacing, maybe. But even then, I feel like you could move around a little quicker, so the pacing is probably even slower. So I really think that MW4, if they could almost meet in the middle of like MW2 and MW3 was pretty much perfect. But if they gave us like that middle ground, that's where people want to be. That is where I see the movement being for Call of Duty for the next couple years and staying there. If they want to bring players back, it's just that simple. And I don't think GTA is going to come out. This is my prediction. GTA doesn't come out this year. So MW4 might be safe in that realm.
No, he's so cooked. I don't want COD to fail, but I would really want him. I would really like to see Modern Warfare 4 not do good. And you might be asking me why, and it's quite literally because I don't want to see another Modern Warfare game. I don't. Like, bro, we should be able to have new franchise experiences. The fact that we have to go back Modern Warfare is insane. And I'm not asking for a Ghost 2. I'm not asking for Infinite Warfare 2. I'm simply asking, what else can y'all do besides Modern Warfare? What can y'all do? You don't know.
Of movement first. Like, that needs to be their initial focus. Do not be as slow as MW2, but do not be cracked like BO7 and BO6. And another thing that I'm going to say, which is going to get me in trouble, and it's going to be an unpopular opinion here, but I think that they need to sunset Warzone. I think Warzone had its fun in the sun.
That's something that we can agree on.
Nobody cares about that game mode anymore. Yes, your select few, but it just seems like extraction seems to be the way people are going. It's not the way that I play. I don't enjoy it. But you know what? If they're bringing DMZ2 back into the game, I'm okay with it, because I think that is their opportunity to get a lot of these casuals back from I almost said Helldivers, from Arc Raiders and from Battlefield. You have to have a mode that a casual wants to play, and then have them all kind of, you know, not connected. But I think DMZ2, if they locked it in and made it a little bit more, I was going to say a little bit more better. That's not the right wording either, but just a better experience, a little bit more updated, a little bit more user friendly, a little bit more basic. And that's why Arc Raiders has been so successful, because everybody can pick up and play it. And that's what Call of Duty can do. So if they can
they can't do that. They can't do that for they can't do it for S. They can't do it for S at all. They can't. Like, I want to agree with you on that, but bro, and I think what they should do with DMZ is they should definitely make it more lore heavy. Like, they should add lore to it, or add factions. I think adding factions would be pretty cool.
The movement to be in a good spot, and they also can bring in a DMZ2 and keep supporting it. Bring the people back. I'm okay with that. Doesn't mean I'm gonna play it, but I'm okay with it. It's like Black Ops not having a zombies. It's like, I don't play zombies, but I know that Black Ops needs to have a zombies to bring some of those casual people to have an enjoyment of Call of Duty. So bring in DMZ, bring the movement back, tone it back, and I'm excited for MW4. I know I say that every year. I am. I'm so tired of just the way this game feels right now. It's meant for an 18-year-old brain rot, cracked out, something insane person that wants to play. And they're completely abandoning all the other player base.
Bro, I've been playing Black Ops 7 like it's Black Ops 1. No BS. No BS at all. I've been playing Black Ops 7 like it's Black Ops 1.
And I think I'm finally seeing that now with this game. It took me long enough, though, didn't it? So, with all that to say, where do I see this channel going? I'm still gonna play Call of Duty. I'm gonna be honest with you. I absolutely, I said it again today on a live stream. I absolutely love playing Call of Duty so much.
You were insane.
I've been going back and playing old ones, and I don't want to rant. I was doing rants for a little bit. I don't really enjoy, like, I enjoy them every once in a while, but I don't want to make this channel a rant channel. I want to enjoy the Call of Duties that I'm playing, and I want to enjoy the content that I'm making. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're just gonna keep playing older CODs. We're gonna keep doing the challenges in older CODs. We're gonna keep doing the, you know, the did you knows and all that kind of stuff. The similar content that you guys all fell in love with a year or two ago, and we've been doing it again recently, and you guys have been really complimenting it, so I really appreciate it. Even today, just a real quick plug, Instagram, Twitter, make sure you follow me on both of those, Tdawgsmitty. We did a community day and we just went back and revived a bunch of Call of Duties. That's kind of what I think I want to do. I want to go back and revive Call of Duties with you. And the reason I say this is because you can see the stats on my live stream. And this might not be for some of you guys might not give a crap, but you can see the bar graph. Okay, the bar graph goes up, 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 up. COD 4, you know, golden age, and it stays pretty level until you get to the modern Call of Duty, like MW2. And the bar graph, like a bunch of people leave the stream. And I'm not saying that that is like how I base everything around, but it's an awareness of, okay, as soon as I play as soon as I play the newer games, people stop watching. And BO7 content has not done good. The people don't want to watch this game. So why create content on it? So there is a quick question I want to ask. If I do some of these videos and exclude some of these newer Call of Duties like MW2, MW3, BO6, and BO7, are you guys going to get angry at me? Let me know in the comments if you made it this far. But either way, I think after MW4, I still think that it might be time to take a year off for Call of Duty. I saw an article that apparently Apple is maybe taking a year off of the iPhone. It's not just a COD thing. It's like a fatigue thing of, hey, we're getting the exact same thing over and over and over again, and there's not a lot of innovation. Take a year off. So if Apple,
I'm not even joking. I think they should take 4 years, four or 3 years. I forgot how many studios they have. 3 studios. Okay, 3 years. Do what bro. I'm telling you, bro. I think it might be smart.
can do it. Call of Duty should do it. MW4 is already in the plans, but we don't know the next Call of Duty after that. So maybe
I hope it's AW2.
that's the year off. Maybe MW4, if it's super popular, we support it for another year with a DLC.
Bro.
Because if GTA is coming out, there's no need to release another Call of Duty when you're competing with that. So I hope that they make a decision with MW4 to put it out, support it, make it the game that people want, listen to feedback, and support it for an extended period of time, and then maybe take a year off. So with all that to say, I'm probably gonna pause doing anything on Black Ops 7 for now. I did the tournaments, I've done content, it hasn't done well. I've been enjoying sticking in the golden age, and then other games like MW19 and World War II. I've been loving being in that era. So if you guys are enjoying that and the stats are showing that, that's how I feel like you guys are telling me you like it. If the stats are showing that you guys like older COD, I'm just gonna keep doing that. And if the stats are showing me that newer COD sucks to you guys, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna waste my time. And it feels like they're going down the same route that they did with BO6. And I'm just like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. So I'm not. So anyway, guys, that's my little rant on how I feel Call of Duty is right now.
Look, bottom line is, bro, I've come to the conclusion every single year. See, it started with MW2, and that's probably why I don't like Infinity Ward as much as I did. I used to like them a lot. But my issue, Call of Duty games in general, like once they come out, is that the marketing is so good that it blindsides you from the truth about whether it's going to be a good game or not. If the marketing is good, the game looks like it's going to be good because of the amount of hype it brings, right? And the content creators are also the ones that build up that hype, and they need that hype to be built up so their channel does good, right? And for someone like me, I've kind of wanted to be in that space, but as older as I got and I've started to see the little icks and the truths and all this other stuff, I've come to the conclusion that I don't want to be a part of that circle. More overall, I want to wait until the game comes out to see if it's a good game or not. And that's what I did this year with Black Ops 7. I pre-ordered the game because I was going to play regardless competitively, but it was whether on the fact I personally was going to debate on if it's a good game or not. And when the game came out, I did not like the game at first when it came out. I despised the game, actually. I told people, yo, don't buy this game, bro. It's not it. I literally told people, from my high school days around my circle, because they would ask about me because they know that, like, I'm a Call of Duty guy, would ask me about like the game is good or not, and I would just tell them like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro, it's literally Black Ops 6. Like, just don't buy it. But as time has gone on, they fixed some things. They fixed private match. They update the game. They've made improvements in, I would say, UI circumstances and other stuff, and in-game stuff. That there's been a lot of in-game issues and optimizations and stuff. I can definitely say the game is way better than it was now, and I can say it's a good game now, multiplayer wise. Everything else on the other end, zombies, I've lost the plot with zombies, bro. Like, I don't have fun on zombies as I used to anymore, and that's kind of just because it's been the same thing over and over again. I played through the co-op campaign, which was probably the worst thing I ever did in my life, but I got the camo grind done for the campaign because I really wanted that camo. But overall, I could say, if you're looking for a classic multiplayer experience, good weapon balancing, I'm not going to say it's great, I'm going to say it's good. Good weapon balancing, a lot of stuff to grind for if you're into that stuff. Or if you just want to have fun, they have party game modes and stuff now, that's pretty lit. I would definitely say it's a good multiplayer experience this year. It's pretty good. I would honestly say it's better than MW3. That's just me. Because the difference between MW3 had remastered Modern Warfare 2 2009 maps. This game has brand new maps that flow great, they play great, they have their ups and downs, but overall, they're not terrible. These are actually like good maps. Like, I guess my opinion on this and what Tdawg said, I don't think movement, regardless, downgrading the movement again is going to save Call of Duty. I don't think it's going to save it at all. I don't think it'll bring back players. Call of Duty can try their hardest with Modern Warfare 4 to, let me just say, Modern Warfare 4 is going to be a nostalgia bait masterpiece marketing campaign. It's going to be probably the biggest nostalgia bait campaign, and that's because GTA 6 is coming out next year. And they're going to try to win back all those players from MW19 to come to this game and make it the best-selling game of the year, outselling Battlefield 6. But I'm telling you, the same thing's going to happen again. The same thing, Black Ops 6, is going to happen to Modern Warfare 4, if that's the case in the timeline, right? Where people play the game, they unlock all the camos, they run out of content. Oh well, what do we do now? We go to Warzone? I played Warzone for the past 7 years. What do we do now? Oh, DMZ's here? I got Arc Raiders for that. GTA 6 rolls around the corner. Hi, Call of Duty. Player count is going to drop to 10,000 players. And I'm not trying to hate on the franchise. I'm just, bro, I'm seeing the future, bro. I'm old enough now to understand how the market works, bro. Especially with Microsoft forcing employees to use Copilot, it's probably dunzos. I don't know. Let's wait and see. That's gonna be the end of this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys later.